Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm sorry I could not make a video this weekend because I took my first jab for COVID vaccination and I had some fever and body ache, so I could not cook during the weekend. I had to order from outside. So I thought I'll quickly prepare this vegetarian recipe. Uh, this is an unusual recipe. I'll call it unusual because I have never seen anybody using the ingredient that I'm going to use. So let's quickly look at the ingredients. Okay, so this is going to be the main ingredient of the dish. Can you guess what this is? No. So this is the stem from, in Bengali or Hindi we call it lal saag, and in English we call it Amranthus. So this is Amranthus stem, and this has the most amount of nutrition in it, and it's a very simple recipe, very tasty, very quick to prepare. So let me show you the other ingredients that I need. So it's a Bengali recipe. So I have taken a small tomato, I have few green chilies, I have thin slices of onion, and I have 5 cloves of garlic. And I also took a small potato and I diced them. So then I have some mustard. So it's a mix of white and black. You can take either of them, but I generally mix them. So this is white and black mustard. And the other important thing is posto. So people who are familiar with Bengali cuisine, they will know posto. This is our life. So in any Bengali household, you will have posto. In Hindi, we also call it khaskhas, or in English, we call it poppy seeds. So I'm going to make a quick mixture of the mustard, the poppy seeds, the tomato, garlic, and the green chilies. And I'm going to slice these stems in small pieces. So let me just make the mixture and I'll come back to you. So I have chopped the amaranthus stem in small pieces and my paste is also ready. I forgot to tell you about the quantity of khaskhas or posto and mustard seeds. So just make sure that you just take 1 teaspoon of mustard and 2 teaspoon of posto, because mustard has a very hard pungent flavor to it and some people don't like it. But if you are used to mustard, you can use 2 teaspoons as well. But depending on the amount of stems I have, I think 1 teaspoon of mustard and 2 teaspoon of posto is enough. So I'm going to heat the pan and I'm going to show you the rest of the recipe. Okay, so I have heated the pan and this is on medium heat. I'm going to add some mustard oil. The amaranthus stems are very nutritious, so I'm not going to add a lot of oil. I'm just going to add around 3 to 4 teaspoon of oil, and I'll just give it a minute to get heated. So the oil has been heated. I'm going to add the sliced onion that I had. It's a small onion. You know, Bengalis are very efficient. We don't waste a lot of stuff, and I have learned all those things from my mother, because if she were here, she will never allow me to waste anything. I mean, she is the most eco-friendly person I've ever seen. So I'm going to share a few more recipes which you might find a little unusual, but they're going to be very interesting, very nutritious, healthy. So this is one of them, because I have seen that most of the time people don't even know that you can actually cook the stem. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And you might add something else, some other spices. Maybe rather than using mustard or posto, you can simply add some onion garlic paste and give it a different flavor. So I'm going to fry the onion for say 2 minutes once I get that translucent color, and then I will add the rest of the ingredients. So I see that the onion has the right color, so I'm going to add the Amranthus stem now, and I'm also adding the 2 green chilies that were left. So it's a very quick recipe, it will not take much of your time, and it's unusually tasty. So I'm just going to cook it for say another 2 to 3 minutes. Just want the stems to get softened. So I'm going to put the lid on it, and after 2 to 3 minutes I'll come back and check. So I'm back after 3 minutes, and at this point I'm going to add the potato slices that I had, because it's going to take some extra time for the potato to cook. And at this stage I'm also going to add some salt, because it will help the stems and the potato to cook faster. So there goes the salt, and I'm going to give it a quick stir. I'm going to add the mustard and the pesto paste at the end, because if it's overcooked you won't get that typical Bengali flavor which you get from mustard paste and pesto or khaskhas paste. So I'm going to keep stirring it for some time, and at this point I'm also going to add some turmeric powder in it. So I'll just add say 1 or half a teaspoon of turmeric just for color, and I already have added green chilies, so I don't want any more heat. But if you love it spicy, generally I love it spicy, but specifically for this dish it's going to be a little sweet, because in Bengali we call it chochori when you mix more than 2 ingredients in a recipe. So in this chochori I'm going to add some sugar as well at a later point in time. So for now I'm going to let it cook for say 5 minutes. In between I will come and check whether the potatoes are cooked or not. If required I'll give it some more time. So for now I'm going to put the lid back for 5 minutes, and I'll come back and check. Okay, so I'm back after 5 to 6 minutes. In between also I checked whether the potatoes are properly cooked or not, and I see that they are properly cooked. So at this point in time I'm going to add the khaskhas and the mustard paste, the whole of it. And you can be generous with pesto, because I think that's the comfort food for every Bengali family, and I'm also in love with pesto. So anything which has pesto, I just love it. So let me scoop out the paste from the lid also. And again, since I'm somebody who doesn't believe in wasting, so whatever is remaining in the mixie jar, I'm going to put some water so that I can take that masala paste out of it, and I will use it at a later point in time. So now I'm going to mix the pesto, the mustard paste along with the aloo and the amaranthus stems. So in Bengali we call it lal shager data. So this is almost done, I just have to give it 2 minutes, and I'm also going to add some water, the water from the jar. I think that's enough. And at this point I'm going to add some sugar as well. So when I said that it's going to be a little sweet, so it's not like sweet, it's just that I'm going to add maybe a pinch of sugar so that it balances the pungent taste from mustard and all the green chilies that I've added. So this is almost done. So I'm going to put the lid back, let it sit for say 3 minutes on low flame. I'll come back and check. Well, I'm back after 3 minutes and looks like our dish is ready. If you want, you can reduce the water a little more, but I think this is the right consistency because I'm going to eat this with either chapati or rice. So I want a little gravy in it because otherwise it will be too dry. So my Amranthus stem chochori is ready, and I'm going to just transfer it to a bowl and show it to you. Well, my piping hot lal saag chochori is ready. So this is just one recipe where you can see that how we can repurpose vegetables also. I'm going to share a few more. So please let me know what do you think about it. And to my Bengali friends, যদি আপনাদের এই রেসিপিটা ভালো লেগেছে তো নিশ্চয়ই কমেন্ট বক্সে নিজের কমেন্ট দেবেন আর নিজের ফিডব্যাক শেয়ার করবেন, আমার চ্যানেলটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন আর দেখতে থাকবেন। থ্যাংক ইউ।